The first concrete pillar of your spiritual awakening, so you know it's real, is your spiritual practice. How do you know you're present? Like, if you were to get out a piece of paper and write down what are the indicators that you know that you are genuinely present, what would they be? If you can't define them, then is it real? Because correct presence practice involves all of you. It involves your neurology, it involves your conscious and unconscious mind, your ego, your chatty head, all of you. But what are the steps? Eh? Eckhart Tolle sort of introduces it, and then he got a bit vague on it really, because a lot of people don't follow through. This is my observation with being a ardent supporter of his framework for over 17 years. It only took me 5 to hit proper abidance. So what did I go through in order to get to stability of awakening? Step 3, presence, as defined in that definition video, for it to be real. So the steps to presence practice are critical. Do you know what they are? Can you remember that chapter that Eckhart Tolle talks about? Right. Real presence practice happens through you doing the steps every time and checking them, because when you check them, then that evidences them. Step 1, being aware of your body. Heart center, sternum below, to get you away from your head. We go into this in the Correct Presence Practice course in the Laws of Grace. Every video, like I step you through, they're all practice sessions. I'm not prompting you at the moment, I'm just sharing the framework. That's what the courses are for. Step 2 is your inner body. This is a concept that Eckhart Tolle talks about. But what is going on inside of you, inside of your physicality, but also the non-dimensional spaces that start to open up? Where are you? Are you incarnated? Are you grounded with your inner body? Therefore, you're not stuck in your mind. Although your mind may still be chatty. Doesn't matter. The bigger space includes your chatty mind. This is evidence. Are you aware of your legs while you're feeling your head chatter about this video? Then there's the presence. The expansive, allowing peace that allows everything to be. I'll rephrase that. It allows everything to be. Which includes whatever's going on. Statewide lockdown right now. That's why it's quiet here instead of boats hooning around the lake. It's wonderful. And step 4, the divinity. That's grace-based. Grace as in God, as in thy will. Is that with you as well? Correct presence practice is the cornerstone. And as you master that habit, it becomes habitual. Consciously and unconsciously, your neurology opens up. So this next video will be one of my public versions on how to do this correctly. The Correct Presence Practice course goes into this in great depth, with every video being a practice session as you integrate it. You will need to hear this many, many times. I did. I still listen to it. I still do it. And I've lived in this place, and it's gone to the second cycle of awakening, the transpersonal level, in the last 6 years. So it's over 13 years now, 2021. Step 1, law 1 of this unbreakable framework is defined presence practice. How do you define your practice? Are you doing it? Is it natural? Is it unconscious? Is it stable with you in the supermarket, in a traffic jam, when you've had an accident, when you're having relationship tensions or health tensions or pandemic ramifications like lockdown, losing your job and all that stuff? Everybody's had that now. Was your presence here? were you consciously aware and having gone through the steps to evidence that you were here? Then you know it's real. Until then, it's just guessing, eh? So this is how this is bulletproof and actually concrete. So listen to this next video where I take you through the steps, the correct presence practice. We go into it in depth, as with the Laws of Grace. See you in the next video. I'm Jason for the Laws of Grace Framework at AwakenedEssence.com.